G'day, I'm Arion Light, and I want to talk a bit about the initiatory shift from daddy to father. So what this shift is the initiation that all of us, if we were parented and held consciously, would move through as we develop from boy to teenager or from girl to teenager. And we make this pattern where we move from relating to the humans as the masculine to the true masculine, which is the sky, the sun, the divine truth, the power that lives in us. But what happens is this natural initiatory path gets interrupted because we don't have the masculine figures in our life to really guide us through those initiations. And so what happens then is we carry what I call a daddy pattern, which is a limited version of the true noble masculine. So rather than the full divine power of him being able to enter us and we can know that anything is possible and that I can create anything I want in my life, that it gets limited and he becomes a should or an obligation or a complete lack of confidence in myself and my belief that the world wants my gifts. And so this shift can be patterned. That's the beautiful thing, is that we can go back and grab the inner child, grab the inner teenager and guide them through this shift so that we can build a pattern in our whole being, our physiology, of the divine masculine simply as who we are. You know, it's like the realization we're adopted, that whatever father figures you've had in your life, they aren't the divine masculine. No matter how well and how rich they've been able to hold that divine masculine on a fundamental level, they will have their limitations. They will have their edges of how much of his noble power they were able to pattern in us. And so that the initiatory shift from daddy to father is to thank those, teachers, however good or unfortunately often bad job they did, and let them go and build a pattern of the divine masculine in our own being, and therefore in our relationships and in our capacity to engage and be with the world. And when we look at the world today, we can see that the daddy pattern, which is the boys running around trying to get everything they think they need as a life purpose, is running rife in our modern world, and that we need a lot of boys to make the shift from daddy to father. But we also need a lot of women, a lot of girls to make the shift from daddy to father, because while the woman relates to the masculine in herself and outside her from the daddy pattern, then she will also limit his awakening into his true nobility. So that's what I do, is I help people individually in groups and programs make that initiatory shift, to go back, get the teenager, get the kid, and hold their hand through those shifts so that the divine masculine can blossom. So I hope that gives you a bit of a sense of the daddy to father initiatory shift. If you're interested, check out the website or get in contact. And it's an honour to have this little moment with you. Thanks.